Hi friends, welcome back to part 3 of the SUPERVIVE Shape Up. And today we're going to be talking about some bosses, some biome stuff, and getting you completely prepared for dropping into SUPERVIVE. Also, uncapped experience and how to break the level cap on day 1. So let's learn some stuff together as friends. So you've dropped in, you've gotten some creep camps under your belt. Next up, you see a red circle on your minimap. That is the Biome Boss. Each Biome Boss has specific powers that it will drop. It will display on the right of its health bar which power it has in its inventory. Also, they will use the power sometimes. So if you're like going for health packs, you're probably going to have an easy time because any damage stops health packs from activating. But if you're going for Bloodstone and the boss actually gets some hits off and regenerates life and has the shield, you're in for some trouble. But this is a guaranteed way to get specific powers around the map as opposed to just going to different vaults and trying to open vaults and seeing what's inside them and basing it on luck and chance. Now, once the area is cleared, it's not going to respawn until the next day unless you are in a very specific area that spawns ghosts at nighttime. Now, ghosts will give you uncapped experience. Now, what this means is that you will be able to break the level cap of level 4 or level 6 on whatever day you are killing these ghosts without fighting a team. The other way is to drop into Academy and get some of those experience books. They give you uncapped experience as well. But these are the only 3 ways that you're able to break level cap. Either putting yourself at risk of being eliminated by fighting another team or just skill gapping a bunch of kids, whatever you prefer to think of it as, or dropping Academy or waiting for nighttime, killing some ghosts. These options at least give you some more decision making in your first few minutes into the game. So let's talk about vaults real quick. In most biomes, there is an area that is vaulted, and these have different powers and sometimes armors in them, so you can armor swap up to a higher tier if you're still sitting on gray. But vaults are the best way to get powers in general. Now, you can walk up to the door, hit your activated key or your interaction key, and then play a little mini game where you activate again in a very small area to try and do a lot of damage to the door. All meanwhile, your teammates will be blocking and attacking things that are attacking you, trying to stop you from breaking into the vault. Your best habit is to always check a vault if you're nearby it. It doesn't hurt to walk by one and look inside just to see if there's some powers that you would like to have. And even if you're not interested in any specific powers, like they usually have upgrades of bags as well. And if you're looking at the minimap and you want to bait another team out, say you feel like you're riding high, you got the loot you're looking for, you have the team fight prep that you're ready for, you can start opening the vault and have your team position to counter engage on a team that's going to potentially come and attack you while you're opening the vault. There's a lot of tactics to vaulting in general. And that's a lot of the thing with this game is that there's a lot of effects that are displayed on the minimap on the map for all other teams to come focus on. There's a lot of incentive for engagement and a lot of incentive to actually fight. Breaking the level cap is a prime example. Getting new powers, armor swapping, getting easier ways to upgrade your weapons. It's just, there's so many reasons to fight in this game. And it makes me really happy to enjoy something like that. Ratting in this game, while it is a valid strategy for getting like top 2 or top 3, it is not a valid strategy to win the game. Usually ratting never is, but for a game like this, for the fun factor, ratting's a lot less fun, I feel like, in this game than it is in like something like a Apex or something like that. I don't know, maybe it's just me. When you are playing in Battle Royale, you will hear the spawning of bosses. There are some incredibly strong souls that exist in this game. And most importantly, to lose a soul once you have obtained it, your entire party has to be wiped. Okay? The team that wipes your party, or whatever team that touches that death box and pulls that soul off of your team death box, gets that power. Some of these powers range from infinite food and your food heals more to you have burn damage, or you have burn damage on your attacks, or you can get armor soul, which makes it so your armor naturally regenerates out of combat for your entire team. It is incredibly strong. If you look in the top right, it will also tell you what souls are going to be spawning soon. It won't tell you the exact time. Once they are, there's a countdown for them on the map. There's like a 30-second countdown when they're ready to spawn, so pay attention to that. But in the top right, you can see, hey, the damage soul is spawning soon, or potentially in the next 5 minutes. We should pay attention to where the damage soul is, and once we see it, start positioning to go find it. I know I said that was the last one, but I got some bonuses for you guys. These are important tips to make sure you're controlling yourself easier. A lot of people are going to have issues with gliding. You can rebind glide away from jump. You no longer have to hold down spacebar to deploy your glider. You can hold it or press a separate button to deploy your glider, making it so you are less likely to get spiked when you are doing your abyss duel. Another tip, and this is one that I use specifically because I play a lot of melee characters, is I have a dead zone. Now, when you're looking around, you'll notice that very early in your mouse movement will the camera start moving in that direction. Because your camera is locked on your person, they wanted to give you some vision, be able to move around. This dead zone will give you more local accuracy for when you're meleeing people and give you more agency. This is personally how I feel. If you have a dead zone and you absolutely hate it, that's your thing, but it's just this customization to make it easier for you to think about the game in a more healthy way. And last bonus tip, there is a character named Shrike, and she's super simple to play at low tiers and effective. And then in the mid grade, she's not that great because when you're like super mid at her, she's really, really hard to play. And then at the high tier, when you are a god, Shrike is insane. But to try and stop people from just getting two-shot by her every 2 seconds, just stand closer to her. She does less damage. She has reverse damage fall off. So you just don't get extremely blown up in like 2 shots and wonder what the hell happened to you. Thank you guys for checking out my SUPERVIVE Shape Up, also known as Project Loki, if you were here for the alphas. I appreciate you being here. And if you could drop a like and subscribe, I would really appreciate that. We will be doing tons and tons of SUPERVIVE content in the future. I'll have character guides, also known as my Know Your Role series, and we will be doing shorts. We'll be doing play-by-plays of different show matches and tournaments, and also like a ton of stuff here. And I really hope that you fall in love with SUPERVIVE just as much as I have. Thank you guys for checking out this video. I will see you on SUPERVIVE. Come catch these hands.